people is very interesting that if they got something special and like scary, surprising, they're easy to get and remember. That's very good. As I was a very young guy, like a little boy, 10 years old or 11 years old, that's the first time I heard the rock music. But that time I not really like it, because that is one from my cousin. He's older than me, like 20 years old. He got in the experimental rock music, but I just a little guy. I saw him that tough guy and saw him that rock, that yelling, so I'm really afraid what is that doing. Today, I will tell you what is rock music, and history and some different style of rock music, and also the famous rock style and some effects from the rock. What is rock music? Rock music started published as 1950s, and the American and European, and then published to all around the world. And now we have 58 different styles of rock music. And for rock music, they focus on guitar, drums, and the powerful vocal. That's rock music. Then the history of rock music, from 1950, that's the beginning of rock music. That's really called it rock. The first one is rock and roll, and that's mixing with blues music and country music and jazz. Before that, we don't have the actual name called it rock until we get the rock and roll. And also we have at that time we have some similar kind of music as stop music, but stop music has the two kinds. One is soft rock, and one is soft music. The soft rock is using electronic guitar, and also sometimes they're using saxophone with this. And if you go into the mid and late 1960s, we have the garage rock. That is and pop rock and folk rock. That is the three most popular at that time. Garage rock is published in United States and Canada, and to 1963 to 1967, and after that, we also call the other name garage rock is garage punk, because we think that is the root of the punk rock. And pop rock is mixing some pop style rock. They have some light lyrics, then you can not that dark, right? You don't like something, you say something. And folk rock is them mixing the folk music with the rock style, the mixing music. And folk rock, we also see the Beatles. They also have a lot of folk rock music. 1960s to 1970s. That has a root rock is, if you're just looking back to the basis for the folk music and blues music, and also the country music with this. And soft rock is one kind of very special thing, is actually opposite with the heavy metal rock. Soft rock is used very soft music with talking about the love, the everyday life, and relationship. That's good something. But heavy metal is talking about the tough thing, like this tough guy right here. They will talk about the very strong of them. They're showing their power by using the strength and message out so that. In 1970s and 1980s, we have the punk rock. Punk rock is very important rock music and rock. It's also using the fast one and the heavy edges music for this one, but the rare is the anti-attachment music. And for heavy metal, like for say, they're talking using the tracking and message out to showing the manpower. So most of the heavy metal rocker is man, not the man is woman. And so we have the other is alternative rock. That is the underground rock music that's for the independent music. That is the people, the rocker, keep that the DIY, that do it yourself to make their own music. So they not start at first, they're not that published, but then they keep growing up. In 90s, we have pop, punk, Indian rock, and alternative and rap rock. Pop rock is very easy, just pop punk is very easy, just like the name, mixing the pop music and the punk rock. They mix it together. And Indian rock is what is the most important thing in the rock music. And it's one style of rock is alternative rock. And alternative metal is mix up the alternative rock with the heavy metal. So they mix up a lot of rock music and mix up the other music with this. And right rock, yeah, also that mix up the hip hop song with that, so make the more people like the rock music. Going to 2000s, I have the garage rock and punk that revival. And this is the age that people they go back to the garage rock, then they want to know have some more thing about it. And for the rock star, we have this is the top 10 of the rock in all, right? For the beginning of the first to right now, the most famous one. The top 10, the first one of the Beatles. Yes, Beatles. Either I'm not that old at that age to know that, but I also have some songs about Beatles. But in my age, Linkin Park is in my age for hearing about the song. And this is top 6. That's for the young guys. They love it. And in fact, the rock is affected a lot of things. And not only the music, they are also affecting fashion style, the way they dress like, the hairstyle, and like what they have like this, make some special stuff here. And also about a movie and games. Movie, I saw a movie in high school year. My teacher showed me, they called it Rock of School. There's a funny movie about a rock and showing about school with this. And also a game, a lot of games that's using the rock with that to make the music game. They also have some controller to make it actually like a guitar or drum with this to let it play you, actually make you play like you rocky. Yeah. And for this kind of thing that we know that rock is not only just music. This a trend that is never end, it's mixing a lot of things. Maybe sometimes you never notice that you're getting an effect from the rock. You dress up like the rocker sometimes, but you don't think you're not like rocker, but you just like that. But you don't know that. Yeah. And sometimes you will get outside and you will see a lot of things that's all about rock. Because rock just not only the music. There's life. Yeah. Because we know that rock is a very important thing for our fans. If you really like the rock, you can just go to Google and sometimes search for rock fan. You can try and you can see the Chicago rock fan website. You can join with this. Enjoy with us with our rock fans. So we know that for our rock fan, rock will never die. Thank you.